gather today not only to honor Jewish tradition, but also to stand in solidarity with Gaza and firmly reject Zionism as a part of Judaism. This sukkah, built with care and intention, serves as a symbol of our faith and an embodiment of our unwavering commitment to the liberation of Palestine. Through this act, we reaffirm that true justice and freedom for all people, including Palestinians, aligns with the core values of our religious tradition. Sukkot is a time when we leave behind the comfort of our homes to dwell in temporary structures, reminding us of our ancestors' journey. It's a celebration of the harvest, nature, and our deep connection with the land. As we shake the lulav and the etrog, we honor the abundance of the earth and the cycles of life that nourish and sustain us. As Jews, we cannot claim to celebrate our connection to the land while turning a blind eye to the genocide being carried out against Palestinians. Today, as we gather in this sukkah, we recognize our connection to the land must be rooted in justice. We cannot celebrate the harvest and nature while ignoring the systemic destruction of Palestinian olive groves, farmlands, and villages. While we celebrate the beauty of creation, we cannot ignore the suffering and displacement inflicted on the Palestinian people in Gaza and beyond. This holiday also calls us to reflect on our responsibility to protect that which sustains us, the land, the people, and the environment. The values of Sukkot call us to stand against oppression, to reject the misuse of land as a tool of violence, and to commit to a future where all people, including Palestinians, can live in dignity, safety, and peace. Since 1948, Palestinian life has been defined by violent theft of land. The sacred bond that Palestinians as indigenous peoples have to their land, the very bond that we honor during Sukkot, has been severed time and time again by Israel's apartheid regime. In Palestine, the terrorist state of Israel treats the land as something to be stolen, purchased, and exploited. This capitalist, genocidal view of land directly contradicts Jewish tradition, which teaches us to cherish and protect the earth, not to dominate and destroy it. This Sukkot, as we reflect on the fragility of our temporary dwelling, we must also think of the hundreds of Palestinian homes that have been obliterated in the past year alone. The millions of Palestinians who have been expelled from their land and now live in makeshift tents and refugee camps in a state of permanent displacement. As we choose to dwell in this sukkah, Palestinian mothers, fathers, and children are being burned alive in tents that they've been forced to call home. The Jewish tradition of Sukkot teaches us that land is more than just a physical space. It's a source of identity, history, and sustenance. The land nurtures our souls and provides for our communities. But for Palestinians, their land has become a symbol of loss of homes, loss of heritage, loss of hope. As we sit together in this sukkah, let us honor the memories of those who have been displaced, whose lives have been taken by this brutal occupation. And let us also honor the resilience of those who can continue to resist, to survive, and to demand their rights. Let this sukkah not stand just as a symbol of tradition, but as a space of resistance, a call to action. The teachings of Sukkot call upon us to stand with the oppressed and protect the land with justice, not to participate in or remain silent about its colonization and destruction. Our solidarity with Palestine must be unwavering. To honor the land is to honor the people who can belong to it, and to fight for a future where all people can live in dignity and peace on the land that sustains them. We must reject Zionism and stand firmly with Palestinians in their struggle for liberation, because there can be no justice, no peace, until Palestine is free. Let this sukkah be a symbol of our solidarity with the Palestinian people and our commitment to their liberation. Let us gather in community for the remainder of the holiday to root our religious tradition in this movement and continue the fight for the liberation of Palestine. Thank you.